Way downtown, fooling around, they took me to the jail. And he told me, and he told my ain't no one to go my bail. It was late last night when Willie came home. I could hear him knocking on the door. He was slipping and sliding with his new shoes on. I said, Willie, don't you rap no more. And it's way downtown, fooling around, they took me to the jail. And it told me, and it told my ain't no one to go my bail. I wish I was in old Baltimore, sitting in an easy chair, with one arm around my old guitar and the other one around my dear. And it's way downtown, fooling around, they took me to the jail. And it told me, and it told my ain't no one to go my bail. Think of it, Jimmy. I wish I had a needle and thread as fine as I could sew. I'd sew all the good-looking girls to my back, and down the road I'd go. And it's way downtown, fooling around, they took me to the jail. And it told me, and it told my ain't no one to go my bail. One more time. Way downtown, fooling around, they took me to the jail. And it told me, and it told my ain't no one to go my bail. Well, late one night by the pale moonlight, all the vegetables gave a scream. They put out the sign that said the dancing's at 9 and all the admissions were free. There were peas and greens and cabbage and beans. It was the biggest crowd you ever did see. And when old man Cucumber struck up that number, well, you should have heard them vegetables scream. Well, little turnip top was doing a backwards flop. The cabbage shook the shimmy till she could not stop. The little red beet shook its feet, and the watermelon died of the cockeyed heat. The little tomato, the agitator, shook a shimmy with the sweet potato. And old man Garlic dropped dead of the colic down at the barnyard dance this morning. Down at the barnyard late this morning. Down at the barnyard dance. Top was doing a backwards flop. The cabbage shook the shimmy till she could not stop. The little red beet shook its feet, and the watermelon died of the cockeyed heat. The little tomato, the agitator, shook a shimmy with the sweet potato. And old man Garlic dropped dead of the colic down at the barnyard dance this morning. Down at the barnyard late this morning. Down at the barnyard dance. turnip top was doing the backwards flop. The cabbage shook the shimmy till she could not stop. The little red beet shook its feet, and the watermelon died of the cockeyed heat. The little tomato, the agitator, shook a shimmy with the sweet potato. And old man garlic dropped dead of the colic down at the barnyard dance this morning. Down at the barnyard late this morning. Down at the barnyard dance.
I think I'm gonna be sad. I think it's today, yeah. The girl that's driving me mad is going away. She's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride, but she don't care. She's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride, but she don't care. I don't know why she's riding so high. She gotta think right, she gotta do right by me before she gets to saying goodbye. She gotta think right, she gotta do right by me. She said that living with me is bringing her down, yeah. She would never be free when I was around. She's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride, but she don't care. I don't know why she's riding so high. She gotta think right, she gotta do right by me before she gets to saying goodbye. She gotta think right, she gotta do right by me. She's got a ticket to ride. 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 She's got a ticket to ride, but she don't care. My baby don't care. My baby don't care.
He awakens in the morning and he curses at the sun, and he dresses in the same old clothes again. The old man eats no breakfast, he just sits and drinks his wine, for the bottle has become his only friend. Can he go on blaming others for the things he does himself without losing self-respect along the way? How can it be all right for him to do the things he does while condemning someone else who does the same? Now the old man is a loner, that's the way it has to be. He never would admit when he was wrong. And though he knows it in his heart, his pride won't let him see how a man can force himself to live alone. Can he go on blaming others for the things he does himself without losing self-respect along the way? How can it be all right for him to do the things he does while condemning someone else who does the same? Chilly air of evening in his shirt and dungarees, the old man gently rocks and tries to sleep. He claims he doesn't give a damn, he says he has no need, and yet a tear runs slowly down his cheek. Can he go on blaming others for the things he does himself without losing self-respect along the way? How can it be all right for him to do the things he does while condemning someone else who does the same? Well, it blew away the bugs from a row of sweet potatoes, and it blew away the wrinkles from a flock of alligators, and it blew away the kiss from a pair of osculators. It's a great high wind that blew the low post down. Blew in the valley and it blew on the hill. It blew till the sun and the moon stood still. Blew down in hell till the devil got a chill. It's a great high wind that blew the low post down. Well, it stirred up the fire and stirred up the soup, and it stirred up the hens in the little chicken coop, and it blew up the feathers and the rooster gave a whoop. It's a great high wind that blew the low post down. Blew in the valley and it blew on the hill. It blew till the sun and the moon stood still. Blew down in hell till the devil got a chill. It's a great high wind that blew the low post down. Well, it blew in the valley and it blew on the hill. It blew till the sun and the moon stood still. Blew down in hell till the devil got a chill. It's a great high wind that blew the low post down. Don't try to tell me you know best or it's for my own good. Don't tell me you know what I'm looking for. While it may be the kind of thing you think that I do well, I'd really rather try for something more. Let me be the things I hope to be, and even if I can't, I'll know I've tried. From now on, I'll go my road alone, thinking for myself until I died. When I was just a young man, my father told me, son, we've made a lot of plans for when you're grown. We've often talked about the man we hope you'll someday be, but you know I had some ideas of my own. Let me be the things I hope to be, and even if I can't, I'll know I've tried. From now on, I'll go my road alone, thinking for myself until I've died. Let me be the things I hope to be, and even if I can't, I'll know I've tried. From now on, I'll go my road alone, thinking for myself until I've died. Don't try to tell me you know best or it's for my own good. Don't tell me you know what I'm looking for. While it may be the kind of thing you think that I do well, I'd really rather try for something more. Let me be the things I hope to be, and even if I can't, I'll know I've tried. From now on, I'll go my road alone, thinking for myself until I've died. Let me be the things I hope to be, and even if I can't, I'll know I've tried. From now on, I'll go my road alone, thinking for myself until I died. Now they make new movies in old black and white, with happy endings where nobody fights. So if you find yourself in that nostalgic rage, honey, jump right up and show your age. I wish I had a pencil-thin mustache, the Boston Blackie kind, a two-tone Ricky Ricardo jacket, and an autographed picture of Andy Devine. Well, I remember being buck-toothed and skinny, writing fan letters disguised Miss Penny. Well, I wish I had a pencil-thin mustache, then I could solve some mysteries too. Well, bandstand Disneyland, growing up fast, drinking on a fake ID. Well, Ramar of the Jungle was everyone's Bawana, but only jazz musicians were smoking marijuana. Well, I wish I had a pencil-thin mustache, then I could solve some mysteries too. I wish I had a pencil-thin mustache. Well, flat top, dirty bop, copping a feel, grubbing on the living room floor, so sore they send you off to college just to gain a little knowledge, when all you want to do is learn how to score. Well, now I'm getting old, I don't wear underwear, I don't go to church, and I don't cut my hair, 'cause I can go to movies and see it all there, just the way that it used to be. That's why I wish I had a pencil-thin mustache, the Boston Blackie kind, a two-tone Ricky Ricardo jacket, and an autographed picture of Andy Devine. Well, I could be anyone I wanted to be, Suede, Errol Flynn, or the Sheik of Araby. If I only had a pencil-thin mustache, then I could do some cruising too. Brill cream, a little dash some cruising too.
If I were you, I wouldn't cry. I know the world is there to bring you laughter. I'll find a way to make you smile and make your world again worth going after. Just take the time to understand the nicest things aren't always planned. It's in your eyes, it's on your lips. Don't be afraid to let it happen. If I were you, I'd realize you're wasting all those tears on life's disasters. If you would laugh or try to smile, you'd soon forget those tears and be their master. Just take the time to understand the nicest things aren't always planned. It's in your eyes, it's on your lips. Don't be afraid to let it happen. If I were you, I wouldn't cry. I know the world is there to bring you laughter. I'll find a way to make you smile and make your world again worth going after. Just take the time to understand the nicest things aren't always planned. It's in your eyes, it's on your lips. Don't be afraid to let it happen.
Hold me, love me, hold me, love me. I ain't got nothing but love, babe, 8 days a week.
Ooh, I need your love, babe. I guess you know it's true. Hope you need my love, babe, just like I need you.
Hold me, love me, hold me, love me. I ain't got nothing but love, babe, 8 days a week.
Love you every day, girl. You're always on my mind. One thing I can say, girl, I love you all the time.
Hold me, love me, hold me, love me. I ain't got nothing but love, babe, 8 days a week, 8 days a week. I love you, 8 days a week is not enough to show I care. Hold me, love me, hold me, love me. I ain't got nothing but love, babe, 8 days a week, 8 days a week. I love you, 8 days a week is not enough to show I care. Love you every day, girl, always on my mind. One thing love you all the time. Hold me, love me, hold me, love me. I ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week, 8 days a week, 8 days a week.
Swaying in the summer breeze, showing off their silver leaves as we walk by.
Kisses on a summer's day, laughing all our cares away, just you and I. They say that all good things must end someday. Autumn leaves must fall. But don't you know that it hurt me so to say goodbye to you? Wish you didn't have to go. Oh, no, no, no. They say that all good things must end someday. Autumn leaves must fall. But don't you know that it hurt me so to say goodbye to you? Wish you didn't have to go. Oh, no, no, no. And when the rain beats against my window pane, I'll think of summer days again and dream of you, and dream of you, and dream of you. The Dutchman's not the kind of man who keeps his thumb jammed in the dam that holds his dreams in. But that's a secret that only Margaret knows. When Amsterdam is cold and in the summer Margaret brings him breakfast, she believes him. He thinks the tulips bloom beneath the snow. He's mad as he can be, but Margaret only sees that sometimes. Sometimes she sees her unborn children in his eyes. Let us go to the banks of the ocean, where the walls rise above the cider sea. Long ago I used to be a young man, and dear Margaret remembers that for me. The Dutchman still wears wooden shoes. His cap and coat are patched with the love that Margaret sewed there. Sometimes he thinks he's still in Rotterdam, and he watches the tugboats down canals, calls out to them when he thinks he knows the captain. Till Margaret comes to take him home again, through unforgiving streets that trip him, though she holds his arm. Sometimes he thinks he's alone and calls her name. Let us go to the banks of the ocean, where the walls rise above the cider sea. Long ago I used to be a young man, and dear Margaret remembers that for me. The winter swirl the windmills round. She winds his muffler tighter, and they sit in the kitchen. Some tea with whiskey keeps away the dew. Then he sees her for a moment, calls her name while she makes the bed up, singing some old love song. A song Margaret learned when it was very new. He hums a line or two, they sing together in the dark. The Dutchman falls asleep and Margaret blows a candle out. Let us go to the banks of the ocean, where the walls rise above the cider sea. Long ago I used to be a young man, and dear Margaret remembers that for me. Long ago I used to be a young man, and dear Margaret remembers that for me. Now you might say curiosity made the folks all gather round. They'd never seen the likes of him in their little redneck town. They fell in step with his sandaled feet and they followed where he led. There was mild surprise in his cool blue eyes when he turned to them and said, "Oh, why take time to see what I'm doing? Oh, why take time to hear what I say? Oh, why take time to see what I'm doing? Tomorrow is another day." No one was sure of what he meant, but it sounded pretty good. So they took him for a wise man beneath his cloak and hood. And they asked him many questions, but he only shook his head. He stroked his beard and he scratched his ear, then he turned to them and said, why take time to see what I'm doing? Why take time to hear what I say? Why take time to see what I'm doing? Tomorrow is another day. Now they figured he was just a fool, having fun at their expense. So tempers flared and insults flew, but he offered no defense. Then rocks and bottles filled the air and brought him to the ground. But he struggled to his feet again and he shouted to the crowd, why take time to see what I'm doing? Why take time to hear what I say? Why take time to see what I'm doing? Tomorrow is another day. He said, that's all, folks, I've had enough. There's nothing more to say. He shook his head and he spread his arms and he sadly flew away. Now the church is packed on Sundays and the bars are filled at night. But they can't forget what the stranger said as he floated out of sight. Why take time to see what I'm doing? Why take time to hear what I say? Why take time to see what I'm doing? Tomorrow is another day. I said, why take time to see what I'm doing? Why take time to hear what I say? Why take time to see what I'm doing? Tomorrow is another day. How about them Moosegoosers? Ain't they recluse down in the boondocks, goosing them moose, goosing them big moose, goosing them tiny, poking them metamoose in they honey. Look at them Moosegoosers, ain't they dumb? Some use an umbrella and some use a thumb. Them obtuse Moosegoosers slipping through the woods, poking them snoozy moose in they goods. How to be a Moosegooser, it'll turn you a puce. Get your gooser loose and rouse a drowsy moose.